get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. Out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I won't even play.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. One spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Running here with Jaden Blue. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
First down, and they go right back to it. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Second and 10, back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They'll air it out on third. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
At the 47-yard line.
Warriors, ready, track, go!
From the gun, Milrow. Porting down the field, and he's got it. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. From the red zone on first. Buying some time left. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. This is Walker on second. And a decent run gets him out 4. It's going to be third down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Third and short, it's Milrow. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, early momentum with that field goal.
Return coming from the 14. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. There it is, touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys, who won up the opposing field goal, they start with 7 on their opening drive. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
18, 5 here. Ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. That's a catch. Jackson Smith in Jigba. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now an inside give to Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Milrow from the gun. He beams one deep right side. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Milrow throwing on 3rd down. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He has the burst over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And screen here to Blue. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Headed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Still at the 40 here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Milrow. Here's a screen out for Walker. And he's tackled for no gain.
Okay, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
That one is caught. Bolton has it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they'll decline this and take the results. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Trevor Etienne to return this. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
These guys are flying down the field. It reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Walker running to the right. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
At the 18-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
That'll do it for 1/4 of this NFC divisional round matchup. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back now for the 2nd quarter. And the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone.
Let's go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 2nd quarter lead. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cowboys 10. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. The return starts at the 18. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
On the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10. At their own 30-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
2nd down pass play coming. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Seahawks get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the...
Charging down the middle, and they block it! They can advance it now, picked up, and he's out the clear. He's at midfield. 30. Gets the 10. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach Bader. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys make it 17 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
70 tips, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback, complete. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They send Horton left. Shotgun now for Milrow. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, this is Etienne.
Trevor Etienne. And on the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That throw behind his intended target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it.
Here we go. Hawk 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. Go.
Here's the snap on 4th. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh, brother. It's another interception. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. On the return, this is ETN. And it ends there, but a very short field awaiting them. He's out on the opposing side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Throwing off the play fake. Deep to the left side. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Leading by Arroyo on the right side. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Brought down by Deron Bland.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. The trusty tight end.
Hits his running back. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A pick up of 17. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Ready, set. Panther 11. Panther 11. 65 catch. 65 catch. Here we go. Ready.
To the air, Milrow. He finds Smith-Njigba right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
60 by 60.
They give up the gut to Walker. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed is just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Tag. Crack all 80.
Third and long for him here. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Out comes the kick team to attempt this field goal. Don't forget, the defense got in there and blocked one earlier. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Yep, as expected, they go to the grab and start this one off. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that means 3rd down coming up. One last play before the break.
6 yards to go.
Throwing here just before halftime. And they pick him off again! And the Seahawks do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Returnable from the 1. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Finds a man right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Handoff running left. Walker. Shoots away from one. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Hold it ready.
29 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
Ready. 70, Cougar 19. 60 Maverick, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They're going play action. Throwing deep towards the end zone. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Complete. It's Horton. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Vacates quickly left side. Connects on the crosser. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
For a Seahawks first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Milrow. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. It's Walker on the option. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Seahawks will try to kick as they send the field goal unit onto the field. Don't forget, the defense got in there and blocked one earlier. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And make this a 19.3 score advantage.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
On the return, this is Etienne. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line.
Up the middle, Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Completed to his running back. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little game on top of it.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. All set to go now from the 35. They're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely pumped to add that one. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
The 3rd down run with Blue. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's a call at the 4. score, but that does set him up front with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready, set. Go! 18 Cardinals. Hut, hut.
Blue takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first and 3. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
On the set.
Another chance at 6. It's second and goal.
Set. 6. Viking 18. Cut 19. Cut 19. Take over.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Seahawks get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him in this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 40.
Milrow with it on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
It's second down.
Ready. Come on. Drop this. Go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He's got the hook on to Arroyo. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
On third down, Walker. Down to the 10. And they take this in for the score. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Hey, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. On the return, this is Etienne. A field-flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's Cowboys football, and their season's going to be over if they don't erase this deficit. Second down now, they need 7.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. There you go. Go.
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Yo. Check go.
Here he goes, third and long. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, fourth down coming up.
Great, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they make it a 3-score game again at 23 points.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the three, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody...
Rocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Third and long. Here's Milrow. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Third and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Walker on first down. No one's around him. He's got space. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks put up even more points in a win. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Kick taken in here at the 17. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. First down, here's Dak. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And it's going to be second down. Back to the air, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this third and long.
And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
17 yards. That's good.
Prescott on first and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. And that was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Prescott now on third down. He has the burst over the middle, and he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Cowboys first down.
First and 10, Prescott. Drops this underneath. It's blue. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and 4 at the Seahawks 16-yard line.
They take the hands off. Now Prescott. He rolls to his right. He takes it himself. And he goes down approaching that 10-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First down.
47.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, kill. 26.
Dak now from the gun. They'll look underneath here for Etienne. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Cowboys making the scoreboard look a touch better. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week and find a way to flush this, because it's just not been their kind of game.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Staying with Walker. And he has this down to the 34. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Come on.
Running with Walker again. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Ready.
Second down, Walker's going to get it again. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd.
Viking, 18, Robert, 18.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. A throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
It's a gain of 6.
Well-designed run. Here's Milrow. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Dallas.